So the bow in Monster Hunter Wilds feels absolutely amazing to use, and today I just wanted to make a quick guide on how to use it. It's honestly pretty simple, but we're going to go through the different attacks, when to use them, and how to use them. So starting off with our simple attack, you just aim in with right click, and then you have your standard charge shot, and as you can see, the first shot only does one shot, and then if you shoot twice, then there's two shots. And then on the third one, you get 3 shots. And that's your basic combo. Something to keep in mind is with the bow, if you're too far away, as you can see, this will turn to yellow and then you're out of range. This also happens if you are too close to them, you will also not do as much damage. So there is an optimal range that you always want to be in. And then you have your standard 3-shot combo. So next thing that you can do is you can use a tracer, and to do this you need to hold down your aim in, and then you actually have to charge your shot first. You can't hit E, but once you have it charged, now you can hit E and get your tracer. Now what the tracer does is it makes it so that all of your arrows go towards there. So as you can see, we can aim like away and the arrows will still go towards the tracer. The other thing it does is you will always shoot all 3 of your arrows. So as you can see with that one, we only shot 1, but if we have a tracer, you don't need to be charged up at all. You always shoot 3 arrows no matter what, so you get a ton of damage there for sure. So basically what that means is that you always want a tracer on your enemy, and ideally you will put your tracer somewhere where you want to attack, so like the head or wings or whatever deals extra damage. The other thing to know about the tracer is you can't have 2, so like say we put 2 tracers on them, the first one will explode and then we'll only have the second one. The tracer uses the charging on the bottom right hand corner. You get this back by shooting, and I think perfect dodges give it back as well. So moving on from there, our next thing that we can do is we have our tracer down. You don't necessarily need it, but we'll just have it down for the demonstration. And we have our quick shots. So you have your first quick shot, your second quick shot, and then you have your third quick shot. So 1, 2, and then 3. So you have your quick shot, power shot, and then power volley. These are good to combo with just your standard attacks. So you say you do like a couple of your standard attacks, and you can do a couple of quick shots just to get some extra damage in. Okay, so our next move is if you aim in and then you do the same thing to get the tracer, but instead of hitting E, you hit F, you can actually do, what is it called? I don't know what it's called, but anyways, it does, I think it's like Hailstorm or something, but rains it down, and this does a number of things. It does a lot of damage, obviously, and then it also puts these things on. If you hold shift, you can actually aim on these things, and as it times up, you see the 3 triangles. You can shoot stuff to all of them, and it'll automatically go into a dragon piercer to do a bunch of damage. So the hailstorm is also good for wounds. If there's a wound on the enemy, then you can use the hailstorm to break that wound, and it'll automatically go on. It'll do the same thing where we have this down, and how it locks on, and then you get the... I generally wait for the 3 triangles just so that you shoot more arrows, and it'll go into a dragon piercer as well. So the next move that you can do is you just have your standard dragon piercer with R and F. And if you're on controller, obviously it's not the same, but you can just follow along by figuring out what the different buttons correspond to. And then our last move is the 1,000 dragons, which honestly I pretty much never use, and it's all 3 of them. It's sort of a shotgun shot. And it does quite a bit of damage, but you have to be very close for it to work. So anyways, let's get into the types of combos that you're going to want to be using with the bow. So generally, the bread and butter when we are attacking is just a standard tracer going down first, and just attacking, and we get some quick shots in as well. Usually I'll only do the 1 quick shot. I think I'll do 1, 2, 3, and then quick shot, and then keep going on. And then, so as you can see, you run out of stamina and you can't keep shooting. So generally, if you have a coating that you want to use, coatings are in the bottom right, and you can change them just by using a scroll wheel. Of course, this bow only has 1 coating. Is while you're getting your stamina back, I will just hit R. We'll show you real quick. So let's use the tracer real quick. Okay, so when you're out of stamina, you can actually apply coatings and it doesn't take any stamina, so that's a good use of your time. But yeah, so anyways, that's your standard combo. If the monster's either really big or lying on the ground, you can use your whatever it's called, to rain arrows down, and as the arrows come down, you continue shooting your tracer. And then if you get a chance, you can use these, charge them up to all three, and it'll go straight into Dragon Piercer as well to get a pretty nice combo. I generally only do that on like really big enemies or enemies that are down, because otherwise you might miss a bunch of your shots. Moving on from there, I think that's pretty much it. As you can see, there's a wound, so this is what the wound looks like. You just shoot it in there, and you go straight into a Dragon Piercer. I'll take this into, as you can see, the wound gets destroyed. So let's go hunt a monster, and I'll just show you how I use the bow when hunting a monster. Okay, to start out the hunt, we're going to go for a sneak attack, and you just do that by walking up to them and hitting F. Nice and easy. You get a nice 200 damage. And the first thing we're going to do is get a tracer on him, ideally. Fortunately, he can attack pretty quickly, but now just going to go into our combo. And as you can see, we're doing a little bit rough on stamina, so we're going to wait to get some back, and then we will attack again. You can throw this down just because he's not moving too much. And again, we're just going to do our standard combos on him. As you can see, we have a wound, so we're going to go straight into Hailstorm, and this will stun them. So now is a great time to throw that down. If you do get great evades on them, then you'll get lucky and you get a perfect evade, as we just did. And as you can see, the wounds go down quick. Just continue to destroy his wounds and do our standard combos. And as he's on the ground, we'll do the Hailstorm. Okay, he has another wound, so let's try to get it. Sometimes you have to be on the right side, though. Definitely messed that up, but still got him. Okay, let's do another tracer. Just standard thing.
Looking weak. Almost there. Looks like we're to a new area.
Sometimes I'll do that to try to keep them moving to the new area. But I don't think we're gonna get him before he runs. Unfortunately. I will meet y'all at the new area. Okay, I'm pretty sure we are here, so let's go right into it, starting with the tracer, into the head. Gonna roar. You actually can dodge the roar if you're good enough. I messed it up, but it's definitely possible. Again, just doing our standard combo. Dodge. See a wound. Oh, I thought there was a wound, I guess I'm wrong. There we go. And we got him. So that is how you use the bow in a hunt. I'll have a future video coming out on what I think are the best bows. If you have any extra tips, feel free to drop them in the comments below. I hope y'all found this helpful. Thank you so much for watching. I hope y'all have a wonderful day, and I hope you're having fun in Monster Hunter Wilds. So I'll see you next time.